In the wild, you never know when your next meal might be. Disasters, emergencies, when the grid goes down. Today, we're uncovering 30 foods that never expire. Welcome to Prepper Pantry, your base camp for smart prepping tips. Let's dive in. First up, we've got white rice, a true survivor in the world of food. Stored right, it can last 30 years or more. The key is airtight containers. Keep weevils and moisture at bay, and you'll have a reliable energy source. Rice is the blank canvas of the food world. Next, we've got another champion of longevity, dried pasta. Store it right, sealed tight in a cool, dark corner of your pantry, and you're looking at 30+ years of shelf life. It's incredibly versatile, a true survival essential. Whole wheat grains, the backbone of ancient civilizations, are here for a reason. They're tough, resilient, and packed with more nutrients than refined grains. We're talking 30 years or more of shelf life when stored right. Think airtight containers, a cool, dry place, and you're set. These grains are the real deal, fuel for the long haul. Let's talk about powdered milk. Powdered milk can be a lifesaver. Packed with nutrients, it lasts for ages, 20 years or more unopened. It's reliable in a survival situation. Cornstarch, my friends, is the quiet achiever of the pantry. It might not be the star, but it's always there, quietly doing its job. Use it to thicken sauces, make gravy, even bake a rudimentary cake in a survival situation. Cornstarch, remember it, respect it, stockpile it. Lentils and beans, the unsung heroes of the legume world. Nutritional powerhouses packed with protein, fiber, and essential vitamins. They can last for decades when stored properly. Reliable friends you can always count on. So next time you're at the store, stock up. Canned beans, my friends, are the ultimate convenience food for preppers. They're pre-cooked, ready to eat, and can last for years if stored correctly. Canning seals those beans away from air and bacteria, locking in freshness and flavor. Keep them in a cool, dry place, and you've got a quick meal or a hearty addition to soups, stews, and salads. Honey, the nectar of the gods, has been a staple food for centuries. This stuff is practically immortal. When stored properly, honey can last for centuries. Its high sugar content and low moisture prevent bacteria. It's nature's energy gel, sweetener, and wound healer. The ultimate survival food. Vinegar, the tangy, pungent liquid that adds a kick to many dishes, is also a survival essential. Its high acidity means vinegar can last indefinitely. It's a natural preservative, inhibiting harmful microorganisms that spoil food. Use it to pickle vegetables, make salad dressings, or as a natural cleaning agent. Salt, the lifeblood of flavor, is essential in every prepper's pantry. It inhibits bacteria and microorganisms that spoil food. Used for centuries to preserve meat, fish, and perishables. The best part? Salt never goes bad. Keep it dry and it lasts forever. Sugar might get a bad rap, but in a survival situation, it's a valuable energy source. Granulated sugar, when stored properly, can last indefinitely. Keep it in an airtight container, away from moisture and pests. It's versatile and can make a big difference in survival. Molasses, the thick, dark syrup left over after sugarcane is refined, is another sweetener with a long shelf life. Properly stored, it can last for years. Use it to bake cookies, cakes, and other treats, or add sweetness to your oatmeal. It's a nutritious way to flavor your survival pantry. Soy sauce, the salty, savory condiment that adds a punch of umami to many dishes, has a surprisingly long shelf life. Thanks to its fermentation process and high salt content, soy sauce can last for years, even unopened. Store it in a cool, dark place, and it'll be there when you need it. Use it to add flavor to stir-fries, marinades, soups, and stews. Coconut oil is a true multitasker, great for cooking, with a long shelf life when stored properly. Use it for cooking, baking, or as a natural moisturizer for skin and hair, a versatile addition to any survival pantry. Ghee, a type of clarified butter that's been a staple in Indian cooking for centuries, has a long shelf life. Clarifying butter removes milk solids, which cause rancidity. Ghee can last for years without refrigeration if stored in a sealed container. Use it for cooking, baking, or as a spread for toast. Lard, rendered pork fat, has gotten a bad rap over the years, but it's actually a healthy and flavorful fat with a long shelf life. Pure rendered lard can be stored for a long time without going bad. Use it for frying, baking, or even as a spread for bread. Store-bought dressings can be loaded with preservatives and unhealthy ingredients, but you can easily make your own at home using vinegar as a natural preservative. Vinegar-based dressings can last for weeks in the refrigerator, and they're a great way to add flavor to salads and sandwiches. Experiment with different flavors and herbs to create your own dressings. Whole spices like peppercorns, cinnamon sticks, and nutmeg are the unsung heroes of the spice rack. They add incredible depth of flavor and have a longer shelf life than ground spices. Store them in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. Bouillon cubes or powdered stock add flavor to soups, stews, sauces, and risottos. Store them in a cool, dry place, and they'll last for years. They're a convenient way to enhance your cooking, even when short on time. Dried herbs, like oregano, thyme, and rosemary, add a burst of flavor to any dish. Store them in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. Add them to soups, stews, sauces, or sprinkle on roasted vegetables for extra flavor. Pre-made spice mixes like taco seasoning, chili powder, and curry powder add complex flavor without measuring different spices. They last long if stored in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. Convenient and flavorful, they spice up your cooking when short on time. Pemmican, a concentrated mixture of dried meat, fat, and sometimes dried fruit, is a traditional survival food that's been around for centuries. It's incredibly calorie-dense and nutrient-rich, making it ideal for survival. It can last for years in airtight containers, a valuable addition to any prepper's pantry. Hardtack, a simple biscuit made from flour, water, and sometimes salt, is a traditional survival food. Hardtack can last for years, even decades, when stored properly. It can be crumbled into soups, stews, or eaten with butter or honey. Powdered eggs might not be glamorous, but they're a valuable addition to any prepper's pantry. They can be used in various recipes, from scrambled eggs to baking. They can last 5 to 10 years, sometimes longer, if properly sealed and stored in a cool, dry place. Freeze-dried fruits are a delicious and nutritious snack enjoyed year-round. They can last for 20 years if stored properly. Add them to trail mix, yogurt, or cereal, or eat them straight from the bag. Freeze-dried vegetables are a convenient and nutritious way to add veggies to your diet. They can last for 20 years or more if stored properly. Add them to soups, stews, or stir-fries, or rehydrate for a quick side dish. Real maple syrup is a delicious and natural sweetener that can be enjoyed year-round. Unopened maple syrup can be stored for years. Once opened, it should be refrigerated, but it will last for months. Use it to sweeten coffee, tea, or oatmeal, or drizzle over pancakes, waffles, or French toast. Dried lentils are a nutritional powerhouse, packed with protein, fiber, and iron. They can last for years when stored in a cool, dry place. A great source of plant-based protein, used in various dishes, from soups and stews to salads and dips. Dried beans are a pantry staple that can last for years when stored properly. Store them in a cool, dry place in airtight containers. They can be used in soups, stews, salads, and dips. Canned vegetables are a convenient way to add more veggies to your diet. They can last for years if stored properly. Store them in a cool, dry place and avoid dented, rusted, or swollen cans. They're great for soups, stews, salads, and more. So there you have it, 30 foods that never expire, ready to stockpile and keep your pantry prepared. Prepping isn't about panicking, it's about being prepared. Like and subscribe to Prepper Pantry. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.